Aging is often painted as a graceful descent into peace and wisdom. But behind the calm smiles and silver hair lies a truth most people don't talk about. After 70, life can change in ways no one warns you about, physically, emotionally, and socially. Today we're pulling back the curtain on the 7 hardest parts of getting older that no one talks about, but you need to know. If you or someone you love is over 70, this might just be the most important conversation you have this year. When you retire, you gain time, but often lose purpose. For decades, your identity was tied to your job, your role as a parent, a caregiver, a provider. You had goals, a reason to wake up, something that needed you. But after 70, the world no longer asks much of you, and slowly that spark of being needed, of feeling relevant, begins to dim. You might find yourself asking quietly, what am I supposed to do with my life now? The world celebrates retirement, but few prepare you for the hollow spaces it can leave behind. No one tells you that one of the cruelest parts of aging is saying goodbye, again and again. Friends you've known for decades move away or pass away. Weekly coffee dates disappear. Phone calls become rare. Slowly the people who knew the younger version of you, who shared your memories, your jokes, your sorrows, start to vanish, and you're left with a quiet that echoes. Loneliness is not just about being alone. It's about being forgotten by the world you once belonged to. Once you were ahead of the curve, handling phones, finances and faxes with ease. Now everything is touchscreens, QR codes, and voice assistants. The language of the modern world can feel foreign, frustrating even. But it's not just about tech. It's the pace of life, the shifting values, the changing social norms. You begin to feel like a guest in a world you once helped build, and no one wants to admit they're overwhelmed by change, so you stay quiet while the world spins faster and faster. One day, you bend down to tie your shoe, and something just doesn't feel right. Your knees ache, your back twinges, your balance is off. It happens gradually, until one day, your body simply won't do what you ask. Sleep becomes fragmented, digestion slows, recovery takes longer. Suddenly your body feels less like your companion, and more like a quiet opponent. The hardest part. You still feel young in your mind, but your body refuses to keep up. After 70, many seniors say they begin to feel invisible. People stop asking for your opinion. Strangers look through you, not at you. Even in families, your presence can become background noise, respected but not included. It's not always intentional. The world simply shifts its attention to youth, and what was once admiration turns to polite indifference. Being forgotten while you're still alive, that is a grief few people understand. You spent your life taking care of others. Now you need help just to get through the day. And even when your children and caregivers are loving and patient, there's a deep, nagging fear inside. Am I becoming a burden? You start to minimize your needs, saying, I'm fine when you're not. You skip meals rather than ask for help, because needing help can feel like failing, even though it's just being human. After 70, time stops being infinite. You become acutely aware of every birthday, every holiday, every quiet Tuesday. The future shrinks, the past grows larger, memories become more vivid than tomorrow's plans. And while some find peace in this awareness, others feel the constant weight of time slipping through their fingers. Each moment becomes more precious and more fleeting. Aging after 70 is not just about slowing down, it's about learning to live differently. Yes, it comes with loss, change, and hard truths, but also with wisdom, clarity, and a deeper appreciation for life. The world may not talk about these struggles, but you're not alone in them. So whether you're 70 or 90, your story still matters, your voice still matters, and there is always beauty left to live. If this message touched you or reminded you of someone you love, please share it. Let's start talking openly about aging, because every stage of life deserves honesty and dignity. Subscribe for more videos like this, stories, truths and wisdom that honor the lives we've lived.